This is a quick video about enharmonics. Grab a sheet of paper so you can copy this down and follow along. First, we're going to draw a keyboard. To draw our keyboard, we're going to draw two boxes like this that are open on the top. Skip a space, draw three more. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then underneath, draw a short little line coming down from the end of the box. Draw a line in the middle, and then draw a line on either end. And then you can draw the long lines on the bottom and on the top to connect it all. So there's your keyboard. The next thing we need to do is label all of the keys. We're going to start here on C. We're going up the music alphabet, going up this way. The letter after C is obviously going to be D, E, F, G. After you get to G in the music alphabet, you start back over on A, and here's B again. Now, these keys here at the top that are not labeled, if you remember, a sharp is going to raise a note a half step. A flat is going to lower a note a half step. So with that in mind, if this is C, we want to raise C a half step. So this note right here is going to be C sharp. If this is D, we're raising D half a step, so this is going to be D sharp. This is going to be F sharp. G sharp here. Here's A, raise it a half step. Here's A sharp. Now, if we're going the other way, if we're lowering a note a half step, we're going to make it flat. So if here's B, if we're lowering B a half step, it's going to be B flat. If we're lowering A a half step, this is going to be A flat. If G is lowered a half step, you have G flat. Same thing here, E flat, D flat. Now you'll notice that all of these keys up here have two different labels on them. This is what we call enharmonics. Enharmonics means that you have two names for the same note. So for example, D flat and C sharp sound exactly the same. For example, here's D flat. Here's C sharp. It's the same note. They have two different names. Same thing here for E flat and D sharp. G flat and F sharp, A flat and G sharp, B flat and A sharp. So some enharmonic combinations. Those are your the five common enharmonic tones: D flat and C sharp, E flat and D sharp, G flat and F sharp, A flat and G sharp, B flat and A sharp. There are some others that are less common, but you still need to know. There's a half step here between E and F. So E sharp would be F. F flat would be E. Another one that's hard to see because of the way we drew this, if we drew an extra key here on the end, after B, you would have C. If we drew an extra key on this end, you would have B. So B sharp is going to be C because it's a half step higher, and because there's no black key here up at the top like there are up here. C flat is going to be a half step lower. There's no black key, so the next lower key is B. C flat is the same as B. So if we make a list of all of these enharmonic notes, we have D flat and C sharp, E flat and D sharp, G flat and F sharp, A flat and G sharp, and B flat and A sharp. These are the 5 common ones. The less common ones are E sharp and F, B sharp and C, and then if you wanted to do the flats, F flat and E natural, and then C flat and B natural. Enharmonics, 2 names for the same note.